Everyone, how are you today? And for today, I think this is one topic that I love, and I think it's the best time of year to talking about it because we're starting a new year. And every time New Year comes, we think of new opportunities, new things. And then sometimes in those quiet moments, we get those thoughts of mistakes and regrets and those thoughts that get us down. And I can't believe I blank, blank, blank. I did this in my past, and that regret and that mistake weighs so heavily on my heart. So, our topic today is how to let go of past mistakes and regrets. What do you think, Iris? Letting go of past mistakes and regrets.
This is a big one because I think the vast majority of us, the reason why we keep repeating the same cycle and same mistake is because we haven't been able to let go. So the mind keeps bringing it up so you can look at it and
Mm-hmm.
heal it. So how to let go? First, accept that whatever choice you made yesterday or 20 years ago, you made it from the place that you knew best. Otherwise, you would have not made that decision.
Yeah.
The reason why you can see as a mistake today is because you evolve from it. Your
Grew.
mind, yeah, you transform something within you that can now see, oh, wait a minute, I should have not done that, or that was not the best thing. So forgive yourself.
Yeah.
Forgiving yourself, understanding that you are human, and the choices that we make either it's going to take us to the right or to the left, but when we get there,
We're here.
then from exactly, and then decide from there how you're going to utilize the learning lesson, the good or what we call not good. But beating yourself up keeps you right there on the same suffering. If you keep marinating what happened yesterday or 20 years ago, is suffering, and it just keep happening until you let go of it by forgiving yourself and forgiving whoever or the thing that you did or didn't do right. Because there's no sense on holding back your life, because that's what's happening. You're holding yourself back from evolving, from growing, from being the best you, because you're trapped in this self-punishment. But this is what it turns out to be, punishing yourself with emotional dysregulation for something that you cannot undo. It's already gone. Nothing can be done except learn from it and be better if
Yeah.
you don't like it.
Yeah. And I think a lot of it, and then everything you said, that acceptance, that acknowledgement that I did, that I'm accepting that I did that back then, but this is the me now. And I think that's the piece. And that's the piece that, at least for me, reframing, right? Reframing, forgiving myself, and then reframing and saying that was me back then.
Yeah.
And this is what I learned from it. So every time, and it happens in the weirdest times, right? You're driving or you're doing something, and then all of a sudden that memory comes back of when you made that mistake or when you did that wrong thing, and you're like, oh. And you're right, it's suffering, it's like gut wrenching. You're like, oh, like it makes you physically do this number, right? Because it hurts. It's like, ugh.
It
And
hurts.
so practicing that, this is who I am now, right?
Yeah.
Going back to that's who I was back then, this is who I am now. And if there's something you can do, and I'm a big believer in this, if there's something that you can do today, let's say you hurt somebody's feelings, and today you can actually go back and apologize, and it will not cause more problems, because sometimes that could cause problems. It's not going to cause more problems. Go back and apologize. If it's going to cause more problems, then do it to, like, do a meditation, do a relaxation practice, and send good thoughts to that person. Maybe talking to that person is just gonna make things worse, and it could. So maybe close your eyes and do it in a mindful type way, right? Through your mind, talk to them through your thinking, journal about it, right? If there's something you can do, let's say you did something wrong, you hurt people in a different way, right? And you cannot make up for everything that you've done, for every specific person, but maybe you can donate to a charity. Then donate to a charity to help. But if there's something you can do that helps as well, because then you're also taking action to the belief of this is not who I am anymore, and now I'm taking action in this way. So if you can do that, of course. But making sure, like you were saying, be patient with yourself and acknowledge, acknowledge the fact that yes, I did it. Don't run from that. Yes, I did it. I'm accepting that I did it. I'm also forgiving myself for having done it. And this is where I am. And focusing on those
That's
things that we
beautiful.
can't control.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. I have so much more to say about this, but I know we're running out of time and we have to wrap it up.
Yes.
But one thing I do want to emphasize before we leave, because you reminded me, because we are hard on ourselves because somewhere along the way we were make feel ashamed of our decision and choices when we were children. So we develop all these feelings that carry on with us that now we question everything that we do. Because sometimes we do things and then they are not necessarily bad, but immediately we questioned.
Yeah.
We question what we did depending on the other person's reaction. Because sometimes people react and it has nothing to do with you. It has to do with your own emotional trauma.
Definitely.
Like, for instance, my mother, I cannot express how I feel because to her, it's attacking her. I'm attacking her. This is nothing wrong with expressing how you feel respectfully. So the things that came to mind, because, and that's why I said this, when we are little children, we don't know how to walk and we stumble while we're trying to walk. We can call that a mistake. We don't go back and say, oh, you couldn't walk and now I'm going to carry this, right? It's the same thing when we make choices later on that we're supposed to know better. We make choices in according to what we know at each moment. Doesn't matter the title, doesn't matter the degree, doesn't matter who you are. We are always making choices, and sometimes those choices we can realize later on, maybe this was not the best. Yeah. So be kind to you, as Mileidy said. And that's it, because I know we got to go, because otherwise we'll stay here for the rest of our lives.
Love talking, Iris. Thank you very much. Like, subscribe, comment. Let us know what you think about this wonderful topic.
Wait. Yes. Another thing I wanted to say, I forgot. For those that are carrying on with guilt or with, like you said, maybe you offended someone and it's not healthy to go back to that someone. Take a chair. Grab two chairs, the chair technique. Grab two chairs, put one in front of you. If someone you have a picture of, put a picture of that person there and talk to that picture. Your mind doesn't know that person is not there with you. This is not about the other person. This is about emptying your mind from all that so you can heal. It's about healing your mind, because it's not the you today that is suffering. It's the you, that thing that made that mistake, or like the thing the you that made that mistake when it was made, that is suffering, and you are the one feeling it now. And this is why you seek for help, because some things we don't understand. Reach out. We are here to help you. That's what I wanted to say.
Oh, I love that. Very good point. Empty chair. It's called empty chair if you want to look it up. Empty chair technique. It's a good one. Yes, and reach out for help. You're so right, Iris. If it's really, really hard for you to do this and you are really living in this turmoil and suffering, don't live in suffering. Look for a therapist. Look for a coach. We are here for you.
And we are both.
Love you. Yes. Love you. Have a good one. And thank you so much for listening.
Thank you.